In this video, I'm going to talk about the top jobs in technology. Hi, Lopez coming at you from lopezscene.com. So this video goes out to all the digital nomads, the people that like being flexible. Maybe they like to stay different places every 3 to 4 or 3 to 6 months. Maybe they like to have the option to just backpack and get up and just go to another country or go to another state, go to another city. They want like options. So there's a lot of jobs that's like that in the technology area. But and I know a lot of people that have these jobs. And a lot of these men and women, they live in the life, man. They'll stay in Thailand for about 80 days, go to Korea for a week, and come and go back to Thailand. Because, a lot of people are doing it like that. They'll go to someplace like Belize, same thing. They'll stay there for, like 85 days and go to Japan for a week and go back to Belize, and they'll do this on any country because most countries that I know of, they usually give you you can't stay there but 90 days tops, unless you have some type of visa or some type of other arrangements going on. But most places, they usually, if you have a U.S. passport, you usually can't stay there no more than 90 days tops. Some countries are less than that, but it's usually 90 days tops, unless you have some type of arrangement. So that's what a lot of these men and women are doing. They'll stay. They're living their life out there, man. So these are the jobs some of the best jobs that I know of. That is going to always be in demand. It's not going anywhere because technology is not going anywhere. It's this world that we live in today. It's going to be more and more technology as we get older and as time moves forward. So the first job I would say is a web developer. Now, web developer could be anything involving programming, engineering, anything involving websites, software. So the word web developer is kind of a broad term, but basically it entails a lot of planning and programming. Could be a website, could be software, could be AI, anything to do with online. It could be involving designs of some sorts. Could be. But these jobs are highly in demand because it's more and more websites popping up online every day. And people are willing to pay people top dollar to create a website or create some type of software in the marketplace. So the possibilities are endless. People are paying, man, $100,000 for software, just the software. People are paying people like that. So hey, if you have programming skills, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, C++, it's a lot of them, man. It's a lot of programming language out here. But if you have skills in these programming languages, that's probably something you want to get involved with. If you don't, or you have some type of interest, that's maybe something you want to be involved with. Possibilities are endless. And the second thing I would say is, if you have skills as a digital marketer. Now, digital marketing is kind of a broad phrase too, because that means that you have skills marketing and promoting products and services online. So if you have skills using social media like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, LinkedIn, and a lot of these apps that I don't know about. There's a lot of apps I don't know about. But if you know how to um, create ad campaigns, you know how to place banner ads, you know how to write copy, you know how to basically promote anything online, any product or service online. And there's a lot of businesses are starting to figure out how they can have a web presence online. So that's where you as a digital marketer come in at. You can help them promote their products and services and eventually make sales. So if you become good at that, they're willing to pay you a pretty good salary, especially starting off. And as you have more experience underneath your belt, you can make almost 100,000. Entry level is over 50,000 as a digital marketer. So if you've been working for some place like, I'm gonna say like Wells Fargo or some major company that people know about, let's say you've been working there 5, 10 years, and maybe you might get another job offer, and they look at your resume and they see that you've been working at this company for 5, 10 years, and you can say, hey, if you pay me 80, 90,000, maybe we can talk. So you can kind of negotiate that once you got experience and good track record underneath your belt. So that's the second thing. The next thing I would say is being a consultant. Now, a consultant is another broad way. A consultant could be business consultant, sports consultant, um, family consultant, doctor. You could be basically a consultant is anybody that has a certain skill set that people are willing to ask for help, and then you charge them a fee. That's basically what a consultant is. It could be anything. It could be a computer consultant, software consultant, baby consultant. The possibilities are endless. So that's probably something you want to get involved with. And next, I would say customer support. That's just basically people that talk on the telephone. There's a lot of companies, Fortune 500 companies, are outsourcing the entire call center. Apple is one of the big ones. Another one is Dell is another one. They outsource the whole call center in other countries for the most part. So if you like talking on the telephone, maybe this is a job that you probably want to get into. You know. And the next thing I would say is virtual assistant. Now, virtual assistant is it varies based on your employer, but for the most part, you're gonna be doing a lot of maintenance online. It could be involved in websites, could be involved in making appointments. Um, could be making hotel arrangements, car rental arrangements. You could be writing an article for a website, and you could be answering comments online. So it varies from person to person, but for the most part, you're going to be doing a lot of just busy work, stuff that nobody else really wants to do, and most of it is going to be online. So you have to have some type of computer skills. All these jobs, you have to have computer skills. You have to be computer literate to do all these jobs. Excluding the next one, and I would say if you want to be a teacher, a tutor. And the reason why I say that, because you don't necessarily have to be computer literate to be a tutor, because for the most part, more than likely you're going to be facing someone either in person or online through Skype or some type of face-to-face video software. So you don't necessarily have to be computer literate the you know the to do this. Basically, all you have to have is to use any type of video software. Basically, you have to have an account, name and password. You have to register. That's for the most part online. Now in person, you're just sitting down and teaching. So you don't have to have any. You don't have to have any computer skills to do that. To be a tutor. The next thing I would say is a photographer. Photographer, you got your cameras, you're taking pictures. One thing about being a photographer is you don't have to work with everybody. You can do weddings. You can do work with aspiring models, or you can work with models. You can work. You can do events, like corporate events. You can do videos, like music videos. So that's the thing about being a photographer. There's a lot of different environments, different areas, and different people you can work with. You don't have to be just solely set on working with these one group of people in this environment. And the last thing I would say is you can be a copywriter. Now, today, you have to be a little, I would say in most cases, if you're going to be a copywriter online, you have to be computer literate, because the job is going to entail you placing ads and doing a lot of tracking, writing a lot of copy. Now, if you don't know what a copywriter is, and if you haven't been following me for very long, maybe it's your first time seeing me in a video. A copywriter is salesmanship in print or in any form of media, multimedia. That's what a copywriter is. So being a copywriter, you basically, you have to, the whole concept is to grab people's attention, and you want to get them to take some form of action. So you want to get them to pick up the phone and call you, get them to put their name and email address in an opt-in form on a website, get them to go to your sales letter. That's what being a copywriter is all about. And the pay is the opportunities are endless. Entry-level copywriter usually is over 45,000, sometimes more. But on average, let's say you live in a smaller city, like let's say Raleigh, or let's say Charlotte, or you're at probably about 50,000. About 50,000. But if you're in a bigger city, like New York, let's say Miami, you get a little bit more. And sometimes based on the company that you're working for. If you work for some big company, it could be an industrial company, a supply company, they usually pay a little bit more. Like for example, a company like Honeywell, it's like a big industrial construction company. They'll pay over 50,000. They'll pay over 50,000. They might pay you 55, 60,000. Now a company like a smaller company, like a small business, say a health and wellness company with like maybe 100 employees, you probably be getting paid like 45. That's usually how it goes as far as the pay scale as a copywriter. But the best part about being a copywriter is once you get really good, you can have your own products and services on the side. and you can, write books, have digital products, etc. Because every business that goes online or have some type of web presence online need copywriters. They need writers. They need freelance writers. They need writers. And the best part about it, most writers are not good. So this gives you, as a good writer, more opportunities. So yeah, so these are the 8 top digital jobs that they're not going anywhere. So hey, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, share it, subscribe, check out my website, lopezhussein.com. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.